Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's special YouTube live session. We are excited to have you here as we dive into a unique conversation with a passionate educator, cultural ambassador, and our loving French teacher, Teacher Aquilas. Today, we'll get to know him better from his journey as a teacher to the traditions of his home country to how he makes French learning fun and meaningful for all. So sit back and get ready to learn something new and drop your questions in the chat as we welcome Teacher Aquilas. Hello, Aquilas. How are you doing today?
Hello, Miss Rochelle. I'm good. What about you? I hope you are great.
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right.
So let's dive in. My first question today is okay. First, can you introduce yourself to us? Yeah.
All right. All right. Thank you for giving me the floor. I will introduce myself. My name is Aquilas Bumaru, and I'm from Benin, and I'm the French teacher. And I would like to share a lot of things as far as French is concerned, and also Benin is concerned, because I'm from Benin, and Benin has a strong background when we talk about culture. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
My next question is a French teacher. Hello? Did you get
Yeah,
that?
hello. No, please come again. I can hear you.
Yeah, sorry. It was my network. So I want to confirm that you
Oh,
can hear me very well now.
yeah, yes, I'm hearing you now.
All right. So my next question is what inspired you to become a French teacher?
All right. For this question, I would say becoming a French teacher is, let me say, somehow a passion because I love teaching. I love teaching. As far as teaching is concerned, I started teaching since childhood, and helping others to learn was one of my passion, and it's still my passion today. So teaching French language is something that I really love. I really like doing. So this is somehow how I can, like, what I can say about helping others to teach to learn that language. Thank you.
All right. Okay, so can you tell us one common mistake learners make when trying to speak French and how can you fix it?
One common mistake, I would like you to clarify this point. Is it about the expressions, or are you talking about like your the person itself?
Okay, so in terms of it could be like a pronunciation or it could be like an expression, anything like you feel this thing is actually a it shouldn't be like this, and everybody or people out there who are just new to French make this kind of mistake. So what's that thing and how do you fix it? How can you fix it?
All right, thank you for giving me the floor. Uh, One of the things that people, a lot of students do when they're speaking French language is that there are some words, there are some words when you have to pronounce them a given way. But if you don't know the right pronunciation of those words, you can really not focus on how to pronounce them well. For instance, when I take you the word poisson, poisson, this means
Which is
fish.
fish.
I, yes,
Yeah.
fish. And I remember one of the students said poison. When you're talking about poison, you're talking about poison. So imagine meaning that you want to mix a poison with the fish.
That's
So
really a
the,
big it's a big problem.
the big problem, you kill yourself, and we don't want to die.
Okay.
Uh,
So my next question is, what has been your most memorable experience as a teacher so far?
Memorable experience, my most memorable experience. That is a great question. Um, as a teacher, I've come to teach a lot of students, and one of the things that I like from them is that when you're a student and you give all of what you have into learning the language, because the first thing is the passion. You have a passion for the language, and the second thing as well is that you have to give everything you have, like you give it all to learning that language. So it is important, and for everyone, it is important for everyone to give all they have and to acquire that language. So I don't know if I reply to your question.
All right. Okay. Yeah, partially. My next question is, what challenges have you faced teaching French to non-native French speakers? What are the challenges you faced, and how did you overcome them?
Great. I'll just address one of them. One of the challenges is the fear to speak, the fear to speak, because there are a lot of people, a lot of students that speaking. They're afraid of speaking. They're afraid of making mistakes. But learning a language, you're learning, in fact, in order to know. It's not because you know it. It's not because you know it that you're learning it, but you want to learn it in in order to know it. So there are a lot of people that are afraid of making mistakes, and this is not a good idea. You got to make mistakes and then better yourself, because making mistakes is one of the most important things in acquiring the language. I would
Yeah.
say no matter the language, whatever the language that you really want to learn, you have to make mistakes, learn from your mistakes, and then go ahead. Thank you.
All right, thank you. So my next question is, assuming I want to, get to know French better, I want to know the language, I want to speak the language. What song, what movie, or what book would you recommend to someone learning the language? What book, what song, what movie, or anything can you recommend to me to help my journey?
All right, thank you for asking that question. This is a great question. This is a great question. If you like, I can recommend some music or movies, but I don't do that. I don't do that most of the time. You may wonder why.
Okay,
I don't do that
why?
because I think the best way for each one of us to learn something is when you learn what you're passionate about. Maybe I love music, and maybe I love a special topic in music, or let me say I like football, for instance. I can play football music, for instance. When I like uh, what else? Like fishing or any other topics that I like, I can try to grab a book in that domain and then learn from that. That's why most of the time I don't recommend books to anyone, but there are a lot of books that you can really uh, read in order to improve your French level, in order to 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 learn. from the scratch.
Yeah. So you're saying you can't recommend anything. For example,
I
Igbo.
I don't I don't
Okay, you
I
don't.
don't know.
Reasons stated. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. So for example, Igbo, and if I see someone that wants to, learn about my culture and anything relating to my culture, the first book I would recommend is Chimamanda. I don't know if you know her. Chimamanda. She wrote I think she wrote Purple Hibiscus. She wrote Half of a Yellow Sun. So reasons best known to you, anyways. Okay. Reasons stated. You've already stated them. All right. Um, what are some misconceptions people have about learning French?
Okay, misconceptions. Okay,
Yeah.
uh, a lot of people think that French language is a difficult language. This is a
Okay.
misconception. It's not difficult. This is not difficult.
So, so people like me actually, because
Yeah.
I studied in Benin Republic. I'll keep on saying I've said it like 3 times on my life, on this life. I studied in
Mm-hmm.
Benin Republic, and the most frustrating thing about learning French is the fact that even a house has a gender, a book has a gender. The way you refer to a one person is different from the way you refer to group of people. So that was
Yes.
actually frustrating to me, for me. So,
Mm-hmm.
but you said is you make it easier for us, right? Okay,
That's it.
all
That's it.
right, okay. My next question is, how could you? Okay, if you could teach a class anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
Great. I'd better stay here in Benin. You know, I'd better stay here in Benin because Benin is a wonderful country. I like Benin. I like my country. And why
Okay,
should I go abroad or somewhere else to teach if I can do what I like doing here in Benin?
okay. So you choose your country.
Oh, yes.
You're practicing what you preach. All right. So, my next question is, what do you want your students to remember about you 10 years from now? Assuming you have a student now, what is that thing you would want them to remember about you 10 years from now?
All right. Uh, I would like them to remember that at this moment, let me suggest that this is the moment and you have
Okay?
10 years
That's
ahead.
fine.
Okay. I would like them to remember that there is someone or there was someone helping them, someone telling them to go forward, not to give up. Because when you have a goal and you reach that goal, if you would like to tell story to people, you can remember the people that helped you at that time, at that moment. So what I like them to remember is that there is a teacher that helped them, that encouraged them to grow, that encouraged them to reach their goal.
Okay. All right. Thank you about for that. And my next question is, what's your favorite French word or expression and why?
My favorite French word, my favorite French word, let me just say ve,
Ve.
ve. This is weird. This is it may be weird. Ve, like green. This is the color,
Yeah.
the green color. I like the green color, and I think this is because it is related to the environment, and I like everything that is related to environment and to transition.
Okay.
That is
Green means life. So,
life. Yes,
and
the
there's something
color.
else I would want to add.
Yes.
Vert actually means so many things. I think it means green, it means grass, it means right. So the word is
You're
actually
right.
complicated.
You're right. You're right. But the one I'm talking about is spelled Vert. Vert.
Okay.
Vert. This is the color.
Okay.
This is the
All right.
color.
All right. So how do you see language learning as a bridge between African countries and the rest of the world?
All right. Language learning is always something particular because when you learn a language, first of all, you learn it from someone. This means that the
Okay.
person that is teaching you, or the person that has the ability to teach you, helps you acquire the language. It means that that person is communicating because it is all about communication. So, acquiring the language, teaching the language, helping others to learn the language is a kind of communicating. And when you help someone do that, you help them communicate, you help them grow, you help them to know the basic of a language, you help them to improve themselves if they want to speak the language. And that way as well, they can also help other people to learn the language, to acquire all the valuable um, assets to really master the language.
All right. Okay. So um my next question now is what's one French proverb or like a phrase or it could be a proverb and what do you like and what does it mean?
A French proverb, a French proverb. Let me say there is a proverb in four language because most of the time, proverbs that we use in Benin is uh, related to our local languages, our local
Okay.
languages. So there is a four proverb that goes uh, dans nous mains bonnous et mon devant si ouais non si. And in French language, it is somehow when you are bitten by a snake, the next time that you see a worm, you show all the respect to that worm.
Okay.
So most of the time, when you have a proverb in French, this means that it comes from one of the local language.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Mhm.
I want to know, do you have anything? We have 177 people watching. What's one thing you would want to tell them, or do you have anything for them, any special thing for them, aside what I've asked you?
Okay, thank you. Thank you once again for giving me the floor. And I'll just invite them, if they are following this, for sure they are interested in learning French language. And what
Okay.
I would like to tell them is that they have not to be afraid because learning a language is always a process. It is always a process. And you don't have to break the process. No, it is like a seed. When you put a seed under the ground, it has to take time before uh, developing, before growing. So maybe you're not good enough as you would like today, or maybe you do not have the basics today, but that doesn't mean that you are not going to improve. That does not mean that you are not going to get better with the time. So this is a matter of time and also a matter of practice. And also, you got to understand that Benin country is a country that is, I don't know if you knew it before, it is in West Africa. It's West Africa. And when you talk about Benin, it is also known uh, for what we call voodoo. It is known for that. And, you know, there are spiritual power and a lot of things that you can really learn from me. You can really learn from French language with a teacher in Benin. Thank you.
All right. Okay, so I have one more clear. I have one. Is it like a question or we have a state in Nigeria called Benin. So while
Mhm.
I was studying in uh Benin Republic, Cotonou to be precise, they always tell us it's not Benin, it's Benin. It's not Benin. So I want to understand what's the right pronunciation. Is it Benin or Benin?
um, okay, we French people we say Benin. If you're French,
Aha!
you say Benin.
You said
But
Benin. Okay.
In English, you can say Benin. There is a
Okay.
city there is a city. That's why in Nigeria normally you have to say Benin City. Benin City. You
Yes.
got to precise city, Benin City. But we have to say Benin for the country. This is different from Benin City from Nigeria.
All right. All right. So thank you so much for your time, Teacher Aquilas.
You're welcome.
Um, and thank you so much for everyone joining that has joined or everyone that is present in this conversation. And we've learned so much about his journey. We've learned so much about Teacher Aquilas' journey, the beauty of Benin, his passion for teaching French, and I'm actually happy to be here, yeah, live today with him. So don't forget, you can register to learn French or any African language of your choice using the link in the chat. Okay, yeah, the link in the chat box. We have amazing teachers for languages like Yoruba. You can learn Tree. You can learn Swahili. You can learn Bubi. You can learn Spanish. You can learn Igbo. You can just name it. Come slide into our DM and tell us, okay, I want to learn this African language, and hear us tell you that we don't have the teacher because we also have these teachers available for you. And to be sure to join our Teachers Aquilas free sample class this Saturday at 10 a.m. What? Right? 10 a.m.
Ele-
What? 9
11,
a.m. GMT.
11
And
a.m. What?
okay, what time?
6 p.m. EDT and
Okay.
11 a.m. West Africa time.
All right. So please, and do well to follow us, stay connected with us on social media for updates, classes, and cultural content. Follow us at Resplendence LA across all platforms. You can also browse Resplendence Language Arts. Thank you again and keep learning with joy. Bye.
Bye.
Mhm.